Time. Hey! Welcome everyone to another episode of Better Together VR Raindance Immersive Edition Part 3. Oh yeah. We have more worlds because it just doesn't end.
Well, it does end. December 3rd?
No!
It literally ends. It emotionally does not.
No, but really, there's so much to see this round. Like, there's lots of movies that were made in VR. There's lots of series. And then there's lots of worlds that we're going to be exploring. Yeah, we're going to be having some fun. And this world, we were hoping to show this world earlier on, but this world shows a whole bunch of the different exhibits that are participating in Raindance. There's a little poster for each one before we were in VFI, which is a theater where you can actually play all the movies. But here is a great list of all the worlds and other exhibits and movies and everything. Yeah.
Nice.
Dylan, what we got today?
Yeah. So maybe I'll properly introduce the name of this world.
Yes, please.
So this world is called Raindance Immersive at Subliminal, and it's by Histarium. And yeah, it says a hub world showcasing all nominees at Raindance Immersive 2023, portals to come in the near future after the festival.
Nice.
Yeah.
So if folks are like, want to check stuff out even after the festival, maybe they can come back here.
Yeah.
At least
yeah,
for the
exactly.
worlds that still
Portal.
exist.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nice.
Cool.
There's do we want to quickly show the poster of
Yeah, let's
the
go
award
do it.
categories?
Let's run over there.
Okay.
Run. Do.
So it is a little dark in here. But you can kind of see it.
But you can kind of get an idea of why there's so much to see. So we're only showing the stuff that is in VR chat, but there's stuff in other social VR platforms and also in standalone VR. And there's many different categories. So the last 2 weeks, we showed, where is it? Best Immersive World. So we showed all of the ones in Best Immersive World here were VR chat worlds, and we did those over the last 2 weeks. And now what we're doing is the rest of the VR chat worlds, but they're in different categories. So we'll be covering categories like Best Immersive Experience, Best Immersive Narrative, Best Immersive Music Experience, and Best Immersive Art Experience.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So today, I don't know how many we're going to get through.
We never know.
Yeah, we don't know how long it's going to take us. Sometimes we get super caught up and we're there for like an hour and we don't realize. But we'll see what we get through.
John and Dylan? Never.
No. But we're going to start with the Best Immersive Art Experience category. And yeah, we'll see how far we get.
Perfect.
All right. Exciting.
So I just want to show off some of the posters that are around here, just to show what this world is like. So you just come in and you have all of the things. Now, it doesn't tell you where you can experience it or how. You'll have to go to the website, which is raindanceimmersive.com. But things like The Seventh Guest is an app that you can download and you play in VR. Here's another example. Shiba Squad Survivor. This is a series on YouTube that you can watch.
Or you can go to the VFI world, because it should be in there too, right?
Yes, it is.
I believe so, yeah.
And you can use the theater. You can go to the Made in VR section, and it will show all the videos you can watch. Ulterior Motives is another one of those movies.
There's also still some events that are happening. I think most of them are sold out by this point, but I think there's still a couple that are happening this weekend that are not sold out.
Yes, to my dismay, I went to go sign up for the VR Tours Japan, and that was sold out by the time I got to it.
Too late.
Yeah, you had to move fast.
Yeah. And sometimes they put up new events, so definitely, like, you know, if you're interested, join their Discord, because that's how you can find out if, oh, hey, I saw this Max Mustard game. It's, it looked pretty nice, actually. The graphics were, like, really, really cool.
Nice.
Cool.
I saw a trailer or a preview of it, I think, from GDC.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Anywho.
Okay.
All right. Well,
John should play that, eh? Max Mustard.
Yeah, I do like mustard. And we'll have Kelly Ketchup as the companion.
And some sort of relish.
Richard Relish?
Richard Relish? Yeah, okay. All right, see?
Or Rick Relish. Rick Relish.
Ooh, Rick Relish?
Okay.
Would you put Rick Relish on your Rickroll?
Never gonna give you up.
Okay, so like, unfortunately, I don't know why, but your laugh keeps getting cut off, Scout.
Oh, man.
You have to laugh louder.
No, she's laughing loud enough because I can hear her down the hall.
Would you like to add the sadness voice filter to your voice? Every time you laugh, it just cuts you off.
Oh.
Oh, man. There must be something with my audio settings. Sorry, everyone. Although my laugh is probably kind of loud.
Oh.
So it's...
This is feels for me right now.
You have feels, John?
Oh yeah, all the feels.
I feel like I go really well with this grass. I'm kind of stoked. Shader.
You know, for those times that you just need to touch grass. Scout, if you can nab me a good Zoom background from this world, that would be great.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. I think I still have my camera set to take 4K pics, so...
Should I go ahead and introduce?
Yes,
Yes,
please.
Okay. So this world is called Beyond a Bit, and it's by EstyOctober. We've been to many of Esty's worlds in the past. They're very beautiful. The description for this one says, "From a seed's dream, tales unravel, stars and lives blossom beyond our reach." And it's created by a team. It says in the description, it says it's by EstyOctober, Ayano TFT, Sabakichi, Waka123, Wata23, and Yuki Hata.
Wow, very cool.
So
Oh my
this
gosh.
one, let's quickly pop our heads out here, but the actual experience is down the hall.
Oh.
But I want to
Okay.
quickly grab a look at this.
I love shaders.
Ooh.
This grass, like the fact that you can run 1 gajillion quote-unquote blades of grass
You see
in
what's
here
over around the corner?
and still get this many frames. I love shaders. Whoa! I did not see that. Wow.
That's cool.
Oh,
Okay. Shall we go to the experience?
let's
Okay.
do it.
Okay.
I want to experience things.
The credits are on these. What do you call these?
Pedestals?
These columns, pedestals? Yeah. So we have Yuki Hata's composer and sound direction. Waka123 is prop designer and shader design. Wata23 is sound designer, Unity Quest engineering support. Oh yes, this is cross-compatible, by the way.
Oh, wow. Nice.
EstyOctober, director, prop design, and animation design. Ayano TFT, technical artist and shader architect.
Nice work.
And Saba Kichi is graphic design.
Is that a mirror? So what is this back here?
So don't touch the key yet.
Okay.
That activates the experience. But there's a little thing here that says the volume setting for the world is designed at 60 to 100%. If sensitive to motion or lights, please take caution. observe etiquette and enjoy the performance. So
for anyone watching that has motion or light sensitivity, especially lights,
yes,
hopefully just feel free to stop watching.
Juice
Bothering you.
has given us a poke and says ahoy.
Ahoy!
Am I not
Ahoy,
getting
Juice. Jillian never gets messages anymore.
This is ridiculous. I even used the right one this time. There, it finally came through. Hi, Juice.
Oh, did I just happen to see it? Yeah.
Hello.
I just happened to see it like seconds after it was sent.
Oh,
We were talking about your world off stream, Juice. Dylan and I. Yeah, we just really enjoyed
I
it.
keep thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Juice has a tour of Magnetize coming up this weekend too.
Nice.
That's really cool. I felt so lucky, like we got a guided tour even though we were not a guided tour. So lucky. Okay, what do we do? Touch this key?
So
I'm being very patient.
Yeah, depending on where your system volume is at, I actually found 60% to still be rather loud, so you may need to continue to adjust.
Oh, okay.
I will turn my roll volume down. Okay.
And then I think everything's automated, so I think we just need to watch the show. So, John, if your camera is set up, it's going to be, at least as far as I know, it kind of fills the room, but it starts that direction. So you may need to adjust as we go.
Okay.
I previewed 10 seconds.
Then let's do this.
All right, ready?
Do we all gotta touch the key, or
I don't
do I
know,
just gotta touch
actually.
the key? Okay, I'll try it.
No, it's global.
Oh, okay. Pretty. Ooh. Whoa.
Neat.
That's so cool.
Whoa.
Whoa. I love VR. And it all came out of one box. Oh, cool.
Oh.
Huh.
Nice.
Oh, I was standing in a rock.
Wow.
We're all standing in a rock.
Oh, whoops. We died.
Oh, there's a rock there. Oh.
Oh, how funny. I think you can see out from the rock. Wow. That was cool. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Oh, I guess there was credit scrolling we missed because we were standing in a rock. Here it is.
Wow.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Quite the experience there.
What's in this box?
What's in the box?
That
What's
was
in the box?
beautiful. What's in the box?
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
It's a lot of animation work and sound design, great music.
Yeah.
I love the transparency with the flowers and the big creatures like walking around when the grass shows up. Which having the fields of grass. Really cool.
That's quite a journey. I just there's so many amazing artists doing stuff in here that really at the moment can only be done in virtual reality. Like I think about the most incredible Disneyland ride I've ever been on, or the most incredible Science Center exhibit, and they're all really amazing. But VR just can kind of take things a whole other level that is just so beautiful. Yeah.
I really love this particular shader that EstyOctober has used in a couple of worlds. This the white outlined
Right? Yeah.
thing where
one?
it kind of looks like glass.
Yeah.
There are these glass structures that are so delicate and intricate but alive at the same time.
What was that one world
Yes.
they did?
Steps of the
Campari?
Campanula.
Campanula.
Yeah. I think that's what it was called. And yeah, it's really neat, and it was neat the way that they took that sorry. The way they took that and then had it sort of do the digital noise thing.
Yes.
As well. This kind of it really it's this crossing of materials kind of and not just in the digital material sense, but this idea of is it glass, is it living, is it digital, which was really beautiful. I was also thinking about, I saw one of those viral videos or whatever that's been going around, it's one of those real life kind of immersive exhibits where they've got video projected on all the walls, and these poor kids don't necessarily
I just lost you both.
Oh, VR chat is not responding.
VR chat just crashed.
For both of you?
Froze for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask Dylan, Dylan, can you move? It looks like you're not moving.
Dylan is so astonished that they are frozen.
Yeah.
So I'm rejoining.
Oh, there you are.
It says I'm joining again.
I see you both. Okay.
Okay. Listen, we crashed out. We were just too overwhelmed.
At least we're connected through Discord, so we can keep talking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, what were you trying to say, Dylan, about the kids in the science museum?
Yeah. So let's step out here again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, I was saying it was one of those projection mapping on all of the walls, and then it was moving video. So it was talking about the way that when you move the floor, even if you're not moving, you lose your sense of balance, and these poor kids were falling over, which was adorable, but also should we be using children in this way?
Should we be testing science on children?
Yeah,
maybe
but
not.
I was thinking about that video because of the way that we were not moving,
Yes,
which may not
we were not
have
moving
been
at all.
evident as it was showing on the
Yeah,
video.
everything
but,
else was moving.
Everything else was moving around us, which like sometimes can be incredibly nauseating when the world moves and you're not deciding to move it or move it with you like
Mhm.
that,
Yeah,
which is this why I was
it's
thinking
good
about
why
this
they
viral
warned you.
video.
Yeah, of the kids
Um,
falling down.
Yeah, but it was like it wasn't overused and it was used in small bits,
I
like
see. Yeah, in
you
this
would
world, yeah.
turn a bit, but because everything was so much bigger than you, and if you focused on something in particular and kind of moved your eyes with it, and you're almost directed towards those things,
Right.
visually and through sound and things like that, these cues that you could kind of anticipate and move with it.
Right. Yeah, and I was looking around so much because I was like, this is so cool. And then I got a little bit nauseous briefly, but I just looked at the treasure chest again because they left that in the world for you as kind of like a focusing point, and then I was fine.
Yeah,
But God,
yeah,
it
they
was
left
just so
that
beautiful.
too.
I
That was
wanted to
the
look
other
at
good
everything.
thing.
Yeah, they left it for you, and you could see that theoretically it was still there. You were still there, so you weren't moving. Just the world was moving. That was the whole debate about like, are we moving or is the entire universe rotating around us? No wonder they had a
It's
hard
like
time figuring that out.
It's like those nights when you're just lying on the roof of your car watching the stars, but you can actually almost feel the rotation of the Earth.
Yeah.
Or at least you feel it. And you're like,
Yeah.
you can make yourself dizzy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or experience vertigo.
Yeah.
This just in a hot dog shaped dent on the hood of John's car.
Oh, so I see we have some chats from Juice, and we have another person joining us.
Hello.
Hey. Sorry, I just got turned around in my room.
I just go wait for Dylan to get that.
Yeah. So catching up. Well, first, hey fans.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Juice said, "Oh, this is probably because of your laughs being cut off. Maybe your mic activation threshold is too high."
That is probably accurate. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
I will
when
take
we
a
used
look
to
at
be
that.
in the
Actually.
same room, we kept it really high so that we wouldn't hear each other like come in on each other's mics.
Oh, you know what?
So maybe it doesn't need to be as high now.
Yeah. Thanks for the tip. I can laugh freely.
And then Juice says, second tour was last weekend, but it went great. Oh, okay. So,
Oh, sorry. Oh, yes.
Sorry,
Yeah.
missed
We
it.
lost track
I'm
of
glad
time.
it went really
That's
well.
great. I'm glad.
Awesome. And then I visited this world a while back. Didn't realize they'd submitted it for Raindance. It's a great show.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really, really beautiful. Gosh.
Mhm. And then Finn says, done for the day. Creator Economy is shipped.
What?
What?
Oh, that would be amazing.
Oh,
Nice.
congratulations, VR chat team. That's so
Yeah.
exciting. Yeah.
We're going to have to make some content.
That's awesome. Congrats. We'll have to look at what's...
Yeah. I can't wait to read more about that, and or I know that there also are the really awesome video updates that
Yes.
the VR chat team is making in case folks don't want to read a blog or something. I
That's
like
me.
reading a blog. That's you. You like watching the videos?
I like
Yeah.
watching the videos. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, I find them very great.
I just do so much reading.
That's valid. You're like, if I have to read another scientific paper
Yeah.
or another research paper, I love a good video.
Okay, I got to show this
Cool.
grass.
Congratulations. I'm very excited to
Mhm.
see where that goes for creators and for VR chat in general.
I got to show this grass.
That's awesome. You gotta show
He's
the
gotta
grass.
show
Look
the
at this grass. You can just come down and touch grass.
It feels very like smooth and kind of almost fuzzy.
Yeah, well, until you get close to it and you realize it's just a whole bunch of spikes.
John, every grass is just a bunch of spikes, sir. I'm really sorry to tell you this.
Are you telling me they're like blades? Blades of grass?
Like blades
That's
of grass.
ridiculous. Okay.
I love how the color changes as it blows across. It really reminds me of actual like grass on the prairies when the wind is blowing across it. It's so beautiful, except I've never seen blue grass, of course. I've heard bluegrass.
So where
Sorry,
it's
did we
light
pick
is
up on
where
the
the
comment?
strongest wind is.
Right.
More horizontal the grass is, the more white it gets. Neat.
That's so cool. Everything okay, Dylan?
Yes, sorry. I got distracted because I was opening the menu to look to like pull up
The
our
next
next world. And then I saw a world in the list that I was like, oh, I want to go there.
Oh, jeez.
So I was just saving it.
That is definitely when I remember before we started doing this stream, and even since we've done the stream, occasionally we'd hang out in here, of course, when we're not streaming, and these guys would be like, you know, ready to go to bed, and I'd be like, guys,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I just found one more world, guys.
Just one
Guys,
more.
can I
just
drop
one
a
more.
portal? Can we just go one more place?
I thought I was someone who stayed up late, and then I met Scout. I was like, I can't keep up with you. How is this?
Oh, and then we met Kevin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right?
Oh no.
Kevin puts us all to shame.
Oh, we're ready?
All right. Here we go.
Portal.
Wacom. Oh. Sorry, I said Wacom because it's the tablet manufacturer. Curious.
Is it Wacom or Wacom?
It's technically Wacom, but I always say Wacom because I prefer Wacom, but yeah, whatever.
I see.
I think it's technically Wacom. I really think they're missing out on the opportunity to make like a Whack-A-Mole Wacom.
Yeah. I was just thinking of that.
Were you? Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I assume it looks like the Wacom brand name. I apologize if it isn't actually related. That just
It is related.
Oh, it is related.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you correctly identified the logo.
Apparently, children as young as 3 years old can do that. So
Yeah.
Wait, do what?
identify
logos.
brands.
Oh.
Brands.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I was wondering why Wacom came into the conversation.
John's like, where did Scout is random sometimes, but like this is extra random. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, I'll let Dylan talk.
Sure, I will introduce this world.
I
Okay.
had caffeine.
Yeah. Yeah, we both did.
Oh.
Okay, so this world is called Metamorphosis, and it's listed as by Connected Ink. I believe, I believe it's many people involved, so we can look at the
Right,
credits up
okay.
there after.
Cool.
But this one is. So this one was not on the website. It said it was to be announced. And then it was announced in the Discord, the Raindance Discord.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
so I'm glad that I caught that. I quickly scanned through before we started the stream, and I was like, oh, look, there it is. Because I was wondering what this to be announced one was.
So curious.
Yeah. So it's this
Yeah.
one. It's Metamorphosis. Is that what I said? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll get to check it out and hopefully draw more people to it since it didn't get released
Draw
until a
more
bit late.
To it.
Draw. Oh.
I get
Right.
it.
Yeah. Because this is
Yeah.
also part of the best immersive art experiences
Oh, cool.
category. For
All right. How
Awesome.
So
exciting.
yes. Yeah. We've got
Wow, what a nice. I know this is like it looks great that it's multiple layers.
neat.
It's a multiple layer display. That's
Yeah.
cool.
That's a neat way to do it.
Pretty.
Nice.
Okay, so we
Yeah, so you can see it's actually a number of people who are involved in this.
okay. Wow.
We just go this way.
Okay.
I like these little particles. They're nice.
Hmm.
Ooh.
So,
I think it's alive.
let's go up this way.
I feel like I am the wrong height for grass today. If this was real life, I would have so much grass in my mouth. A little short. Ooh, okay. Beautiful.
So you can see that there's like a stone tablet back here with some art kind of etched onto it.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And then if we click this, I'm not sure if it's
it
local
worked.
or global.
Yep.
Oh, it did. Okay, good.
Global.
Nice.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna turn up my world volume a little.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how cool.
Oh, did that? Are they actually flying away from me? Is that? They are.
Oh, you can
Oh.
touch them.
Well, they run away, or they like fly away from you if they're small. This big one isn't.
maybe I
This one's
ran
not
up to
scaring
one
me.
quickly enough. Wow. I think also it changed the stone tablet into a full piece of artwork. by someone.
Yeah. And then we can switch this to English. So this is a Japanese entry, I believe. So if we switch this to English, it says the title is Bullet and the artist is Bunta. And it says Kiseki Art is a project that uses Wacom's digital ink technology to capture artists' pen strokes over time. In this way, the production process can be recorded for different artists as they paint using Clip Studio Paint. Wacom's digital ink technology, specially designed for this project, is used to visualize changes in the number of features being drawn. Oh, and then this is done with AI developed by Preferred Networks Inc. So, they're all leaving.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Do we have to follow them?
I guess we go down to the next area over here.
Okay.
We're all hanging out in the middle now. They're so pretty. I like these.
I don't know if I 100% understand what was being explained there, but I can say that watching different artists' process videos, since that's become more of a thing. People used to actually record their screens, but now like Procreate has a feature to record your work, and it only records work that you actually keep. So it, like,
and then does a
watch
playback of your strokes.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's really neat to see those.
It's really, really educational and fun to be able to watch people's process. So sounds like something like that was being explained there, and that's really neat. Where are we going, up here? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Huh.
Okay.
I'm just taking a closer look at this stone tablet before we change it. It's really neat.
Oh,
Okay.
so wait a minute. As I'm understanding it, I think the sketch we see on the rock right now is the sketch that they drew in Wacom, but by tracking the strokes and everything, they then input that into the AI, and it then creates that mural that we see afterwards, the color mural.
Hey.
Oh, is that it?
Is that what they're saying? Gosh, I'm not sure.
Should we try clicking again
Let's
and
do
see
it.
what happens?
Yeah, that's possible. I love the opening of these little mushrooms.
Yeah,
Cool.
they're funny. Oh, this one makes a different sound.
Yeah. It really seems like the jellies have a form of a flocking algorithm on them.
So this one, the title is Heliolite. The artist is Ohagi. It says the individuality features of the painter are used as data to create point clouds. With this data, the AI visually expresses an organic simulation of wriggling life. Okay. During the painting process, the artist has been experimenting with the use of tools in order to create a picture that is desirable to him or her, and as a result of various choices, each characteristic and orientation can be expressed as an organic form. The way in which routines and operating habits arise as a result of the various choices and selections, according to the characteristics and preferences of each individual, is like that which occurs between life and the environment. It can be viewed as a kind of repetition of evolution and selection, not only of the finished artwork, but also the process of creating it. The process of creating a work is the crystallization of the artist's life. Plant in the way. Which has evolved over the course of his or her history.
Wait, so is it saying that the AI generator is fed information from that artist?
Yeah, so it's because it says the individual features of the painter are used as data to create point clouds.
Okay.
So during the painting process, the artist has been experimenting with the use of tools in order to create a picture that's desirable. So the choices the artist is making as they're making the picture somehow become the data that's turned into point clouds. And then that is used to become these creatures.
The creatures, yeah. Is it powering the creatures?
It is, yeah. So it does make that connection in here. Where did that go?
That's interesting.
Which we ran out of creatures.
Did they leave us again?
Yeah. Oh, and Juice says, I've always called it Wacom. Not sure why, but Wacom is correct.
Okay, I'm glad. I always call it Wacom too. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to decide how to pronounce the brand because that's my decision.
So it says, and as a result of various choices, each characteristic and orientation can be expressed as an organic form.
So yeah, it sounds like it's feeding into the creatures.
Yeah.
Which is pretty neat. Gosh, okay.
I'm like, I want to see the behind the scenes.
Hello, I'm gonna need a documentary.
I love how they react to you and fly away.
I love the sounds that they make.
Okay, so then this one.
Cute.
That looks fun. Do you want to take a peek at the art there first, John, before I click it?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I guess that's why the creatures are coming out of the art.
Okay.
Yeah?
So they become these dots.
Oh, because
and then
point
it
cloud.
scatters.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then does each dot become a...
Yeah, each dot
Yes, they do.
creature. Yeah.
Yes, they do.
I think we're starting to get it.
Okay.
Starting.
Starting.
Yeah.
Not fully, but starting.
What a fascinating idea, to be honest. I had never thought of that.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And each section had its own style too, eh? Did you notice?
Yeah.
Like
they're different in each...
the creatures are
There's different sounds
yeah.
and different types of creatures, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. This piece of art is really adorable too. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Little aliens in it. Great colors too. Wow. Okay. What does this one say?
This one is titled Mori, and the artist is KTYM. In this exhibition, the operations of the artist are analyzed in chronological order using deep learning, and the extracted features are expressed as traits in the form of artificial life. At first glance, the features extracted by the deep learning model appear to be an inorganic sequence of numerical values that are difficult for humans to comprehend. Because of this, they seem to deviate from the activities of art. However, as a result of the analysis, these features have different biases for each painter, which echoes the variation of each process of painting and strongly reflect the individuality of each painter.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
I'm like, what are the algorithms behind the movement? And
I am wondering
I think
that if they're
yeah.
using
right,
the-
like because if
are they
it's
using
flocking,
standard flocking, or are they
Yeah.
doing pseudo flocking?
right?
Or
And
is it
then
not that
how
at
are they
all?
mapping the artist data to, if it is a flocking algorithm, to that?
We have a lot of questions.
We
which
have a
means
lot
that
of
we
questions.
enjoy it.
Yes.
Although sometimes we have so many questions we don't even say anything, and that also
That
means we're
also
enjoying it.
happens, yes.
Wow, how very interesting. So, like, using say if this was something that you could put your own art into, wouldn't that be interesting to see it kind of come to life as a bunch of little creatures fly out of your art? What a cool way to use the data from a tablet.
Oh, something's happening.
Oh. It's all coming together in the middle.
It's literally all coming together. Ooh.
Oh.
Even the particles are reacting. Wow.
Yeah.
Is it? That's it.
Wow.
Wow, how beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh. Oh, I just hear
that
the
it?
music.
Yeah.
Nice.
Huh.
Wow.
Gosh.
Well, great find, Dylan.
Wow.
Great job for
Yeah.
getting that.
Yeah, I'm so glad that I didn't miss that link.
That's so cool.
That was really beautifully done.
What a very interesting use of deep learning.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What do we have
Wow,
next?
okay.
Right.
Sweet.
I will drop a portal.
Perfect.
Drop it like it's hot.
On to the next one.
Okay.
Oh, terms of service have changed.
Oh.
Oh, you guys just got the terms of service have changed?
Just got it now, yeah.
I thought
how
I
funny,
just
that's
did this on the website, but
How funny, I got that. Sorry, we're talking about a VR chat pop-up. I dropped out of VR chat earlier briefly because I had to unplug my
Oh
link
no,
cable.
I'm gonna miss the portal.
Oh, we'll invite you, don't worry.
oh yeah, it's okay.
Oh no, it's
Not the end
letting
of
me
the
go through. Okay, whew. It's
So you
weird.
guys just had that
Turn your
pop-up
volume
in
down a little
VR
bit for
chat?
this one.
Oh, okay. It's weird that it didn't do it when I was in the blue.
When I was in the blue. Not the Finn's world, I take it.
No, that's deep blue.
Oh, thanks. That's right. The blue is sorry. The blue is a Steam app. That's right. Oh man.
Oh,
Blasphemy. Blasphemy. I wonder if the terms of service thing has to do with the creator economy, or not sure.
oh, maybe.
No need to comment on that. Any VR chat
Yeah.
employees that may be watching, I was just curious. Broadly speaking, we will look into it after. Ooh, John just changed size. How fun!
Oh, yeah, that's loud.
World
Ooh.
too. You can toggle the video player back here.
Okay.
There we go.
It is very beautiful world. Beautiful
Not
music.
sure.
Sorry. But
Museum
we're
of
not sure if we can play it.
Virtual Art.
You could share the credit of it, of the music, in case anyone wants to check it out. Okay. Let's actually.
You
So
want to do it over here?
I have a couple. There's a couple of. So there's the world, and then there's the exhibit that we're looking at today.
Oh.
So the world
okay.
itself is the Virtual Museum of Virtual Art, and the Raindance submission is actually for this exhibit, the exhibition, and so the art exhibit was nominated, and it's the first exhibit for this world.
Neat.
So the world, it says, the Virtual Museum of Virtual Art is a virtual museum that collects and displays virtual art. The concept of virtual art is not limited to digital art, but involves a variety of virtual experiences that bring immersion or illusion. Whether you are an artist, designer, creator, researcher, curator, media person, or exhibition enthusiast, we welcome you to participate. You're also welcome to join our official VRC group.
Nice.
Cool.
So,
Okay.
yeah, so that's the intro to the world. But this is for the exhibit here.
You're on your tippy toes there, mister. You might need to stand again.
Oh,
Oh,
There we
is
go.
that better?
looks like my
Yeah,
hips going
that's
a
better.
little awry.
My hip is awry.
Am I losing hip tracking?
Do you need your? Is it charged?
Yep. Here we go.
Okay.
There we go. That happens.
Is it?
So I'm going to
Part of the
read the
experience.
description from the Raindance website for this exhibit. The
Okay.
exhibit is called Thickness of Calligraphy. It's the first exhibition at the Virtual Museum of Virtual Art in VRChat. It explores 3D calligraphy as a new evolving art form. Featuring the artworks of the Chinese 3D calligraphy artist Boyan, the exhibition is curated and created by the Chinese VR artist Jixian Huang. It divides Boyan's research into 4 stages, presented through a number of experiments exploring various techniques. While the artworks are exhibited chronologically as research results, the exhibition also tells the story of Boyan and his research process that started during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Nice.
Nice.
I love how many people did creative stuff during the pandemic, if they were
Yeah.
able to. It's really cool. All right.
So there's a little bit more description here. Most of this covers what I just read, I think. Yeah.
Prologue.
Nice. That's a really good way to explain the difference between these things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So point, line, plane, and body. Usually they will be considered as representations of different dimensions. Such transformation processes will be called dimensionality escalation. So a moving point forms a line forms a plane, and a moving plane forms a body. Oh,
Oh, how cool.
neat. In daily
Wow.
life, the process of writing can also be seen as dimensionality escalation. Writing with a pointed pen can be seen as moving point forms line. Writing with a flat tip pen can be seen as moving line forms plane. Writing with an ink brush can theoretically be seen as moving plane forms body, but the character written with ink brush is still two-dimensional plane. Why doesn't moving plane form body? This is a really cool introduction.
Yeah, what a really neat way to do it.
In the theoretical model of moving plane forms body, the moving direction of plane is perpendicular to itself. In these two processes, the moving direction is not the same. In the process of writing with ink brush, the moving direction of plane is parallel to itself. The moving direction of a plane is parallel. Oh, okay.
Wow, what a very, very neat
Why can the
way
plane
to
only
explain
move in the
concepts.
direction parallel to itself? Because the paper used for writing is a 2D medium, the plane cannot move in the direction of the third dimension. What if we use 3D medium?
Dun dun dun.
A calligraphy character written with ink brush can be seen as consisting of many planes. Oh.
Oh, what a great
Oh.
animation. Wow, cool.
If we arrange these planes in vertical direction in a 3D space, we will get a 3D calligraphy character.
Oh man, you can walk back and forth and
Oh.
have it reanimate, guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you walk back and then
Ah!
come back over here,
Oh, it
it'll go
refills.
back.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh.
Okay, can you break it? Haha. You have to step in the
Wow, that's
box to make
really,
it do the
really
thing.
cool. Okay.
Nice. This is the approach that the artist Boyan used when he created his first 3D calligraphy work. Wow. Okay, I'm already super intrigued.
Yeah.
Stage 1.
Oh, that's a
Just
shortcut.
like a good IKEA, there are shortcuts in here in case you want to go to a certain part. So that's nice. But we don't want to skip anything. So
this is March 2021. In creating his first 3D calligraphy work, Boyan chose the Chinese character, I'm probably saying things wrong, by the way, Yi. As one of the simplest Chinese characters, Yi consists of only one single stroke.
I
And
feel like I'm
that's
going to learn a lot today. Wow. Oh, it changes depending on which box you're standing
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Ah.
Boyan imagines the stroke as a superposition of countless planes and selects dozens of planes as samples. The width of each stroke is determined by the force during the writing process. Therefore, the size and shape of the sample can be restored based on the width.
Oh, wow. Okay.
In this way, Boyan draws dozens of planes manually. Oh. Then he lines up these planes in vertical direction or orderly. Oh, and then it fills in.
You can go back and forth as well.
Finally, using the plane's outlines as structure, Boyan lifts them to create a 3D stroke. This is how artist Boyan creates his first 3D calligraphy work.
Wow.
Wow.
What? That's cool. Okay.
What would more complex strokes look like? This is the traditional Chinese
Can let
character
John go first
for
so stream can see.
qi, made up
Qi.
of 10 strokes.
Qi.
Qi?
Yeah.
This stroke with its many turnings is one of the most complex of these.
Yeah, it's very beautiful.
If it were possible to color mark the bristles at different locations on a brush, it is easy to imagine how these colors would appear in a simple stroke structure.
Oh, you're breaking up a bit. I don't hear you.
Yeah, can you guys still hear me?
When the structure of... Yeah, I can still hear you.
No.
Oh, now I hear...
Oh,
now I hear...
You're back.
Am I
Yeah.
back? Okay.
A little bit, yeah.
My hand kept drifting. Weird.
Oh.
So interesting. So we're thinking of the... Okay. So
Like
we're
the
thinking of the
parts of
stroke like a
the
ribbon.
pen following... Right.
Oh man, the amount of 3D
'Cause-
thought that has gone into this. Wow.
Yeah, because you have to think about like what... Because you're turning the pen a little bit as you're doing the strokes. In the
That's
structure of turning,
beautiful.
Chinese calligraphy uses the technique of flipping. Therefore, we can restore the moving direction of brush through the special structure.
Oh.
The moving direction of brush provides clues to the front-back relationship between the different parts of the stroke. Oh, neat. Combine this with the method used in the first 3D calligraphic character Yi. The 3D model of this complex stroke can be created. Oh, wow. Based on the analysis of the strokes, Boyan begins his research in creating a 3D calligraphy. Oh, pretty.
Wow.
For the composition of stroke, Boyan uses the shape feature of brush as reference. Let many thin lines make up individual stroke. Beautiful. Stroke to composition. Oh, wow.
Oh.
By using lines to form stroke, he creates his own traditional Chinese name, Boyan. The kind of form makes the angles more distinct and expresses a stronger sense of space.
Kind of wish Kevin
that
was
is
here for
so
this.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, Kevin would really appreciate this.
You know what this reminds me of? Taffy pulling.
Oh, yeah. Huh. Before developing his own style, Boyan conducts several experiments with 3D forms.
I so appreciate how this is laid out and explained. It's just so beautifully done.
It's
Yeah.
very
Ooh,
hard
color.
for someone to explain their art process. But this is so mathematical, and I love it. Or it's logical.
Boyan uses the form of calligraphic character to create an atmosphere that fits the content. The details of style and the matching of color echo these characters' content. Huh.
Okay, it says jump for
Jump
joy.
for joy.
Cute.
Does
I want
something
joy,
happen?
so I jump.
Or is it...
Or do you
Well-
mean that you should jump because
What-
you feel joy?
Is that what that...
Sorry,
Oh, is
it's
that what
saying
these
that's what it
characters
says.
mean?
Yeah.
Oh, like this is jump for joy.
Yes. Yeah.
What is the... Can you change... Oh, I can't get the Chinese reading.
Yeah. And this one is brutal.
Give me the opinion.
Oh, pretty.
Oh, wow.
This one is hardcore.
Nice.
Oh, I love this one.
This one means ranger?
Neat.
Huh.
Oh, wow. This is universe.
Wow.
Ooh,
Ooh.
neat.
Solar system.
When you're in the universe, it looks very different from when you're outside of it. Solar system. I like the colors in that one.
So I wonder
Yeah.
if there is like a mathematical or like a computer programming algorithm that they are putting the brushstrokes into to derive this, or are they using this process to make this art on their own?
I thought it was the latter, but I don't know.
I mean, it may be that they're using something like a tablet and then deriving pressure and stroke and angle from that, because you can get that
True.
from a tablet.
True.
I
So,
see.
and then turn that into a 3D object using something that can kind of interpret that data.
Okay. It says Boyan also tries to find some research ideas from Hegel's book Aesthetics.
As he read, some of the concepts in the book stand out to Boyan, hence they became part of his exercise.
Oh, what's this one?
This one says
Consciousness.
I love that it's muddled.
Uh-huh.
That's neat. This one says soul.
Hmm. The goal to be reached.
Oh, neat.
Paramita.
A word that maybe doesn't have a direct English translation. That's cool. After studying for a period of time, Boyan gained some understanding of his own. He believes that Chinese calligraphy can be seen at several layers: bone, muscle, and skin. Oh. So the overall shape of the stroke in kind of more of a linear fashion, and then the brush strokes, and then the outer area of that, I assume, is what we're seeing here. That's really neat.
And just to be clear, when you're talking about brush strokes, you are referring to like the individual strands on the brush.
Yeah. And of course, depending on how that's being input into a digital form, it could be all sorts of ways. Neat. Ooh, cool. Due to the limited ability to control lines, Boyan cannot reflect such rich layers in one work. Thus, he uses multiple versions of the same character to express his feelings of layers. His feeling of layers.
So what is this one?
So bone, muscle. No. Yeah? No.
Skin is the outside. Yeah, skin.
Yeah, skin, muscle, bone.
Okay, and the word is body.
Body.
Or the character is body.
Neat.
Oh, wow.
Oh. To practice his control of lines, Boyan creates some 3D works outside of textual content. These line exercises lay the foundation for his subsequent development of his own style. Huh.
How beautiful.
I'm really wondering the process of how they're making all these strands, like if it's one brush or if they're going over it multiple times to create the multiple.
Oh, pretty. I like this blue one.
You blend in quite nicely.
Oh, neat.
So it's really hard to give this 3D perspective.
Fun to walk through.
Yeah. It's okay when it's a virtual art museum. You can
touch the
walk.
art.
You can walk through the exhibit.
Oh, I need to get a picture of you with that one. That one's so you.
Oh, this one.
Nice.
So then,
Juice says,
oh yeah.
Juice says this world needs to collaborate with that Wacom world for drawing data. Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, these two fit nicely together and they're like complementary sort of processes.
Yeah,
So-
absolutely.
Is this more of a moose or a gazelle? Is this Dylan or is this me?
Scout. Scout's the animal
I think
expert
it's a
here.
deer, actually.
Bunny.
Usagi.
It has deer antlers. How lovely.
Oh wow. Look at that.
Oh,
Wow.
bird.
What's down here? Oh boy.
What a neat design
Ooh.
of the layout for the museum too.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's really making use of all the
Oh.
3D space. Oh, here's that expression of like bone, muscle.
There's blood flowing through it now.
Oh, so it is.
That's cool.
Neat.
Wow.
Okay, so that was stage 1. Dilemma
Says-
1. Do you want to read it,
Do you want me
Scout?
to-
Oh,
do you want me
there's
to read it?
more.
Yeah. It says, Boyan's understanding of 3D calligraphy has been building up gradually over the past 6 months of research experience. However, this is still far from his expected destination. Why start this research? Oh, nice. In 2021, Boyan was working at an advertising agency. At that time, he was a visual designer. An office. Very nice. Oh, it's like an elevator. Neat. The economy was not very good then. Companies were forced to reduce workforce. Boyan's company was also affected, so he left and received some compensation. Okay. Back in his rented room, Boyan had to think about his current situation. A few savings in his pocket, a computer on his desk, and life without a job.
Oof.
Rough. In this situation, he made a choice that would last for an unknown period of time. He began his research on 3D calligraphy, and so the story began.
We're
Goes on
I
this
wanted
way.
to say we're back here, but
That was just stage 1.
Yeah, that's just stage 1.
Okay, so we came from up there, and I see down there is stage 3.
And over here is stage 2.
Oh, wow, there's
So
a
stage
lot.
2 is August 2021.
Oh, okay. It's blurb is down there. Oh, it's telling you the word.
So
for
it
each-
says, Boyan's work has evolved into a style of his own, and he has begun to share on social media. At the suggestion of his audience, this style of 3D calligraphic was named Maltose type. So this one is Blast, and then Swan, and Lotus Flower. And we have Victory or Defeat, and National Day.
And overclock. Where
Oops,
John
I
likes.
fell.
Oh, he got so excited about overclock, he fell down.
I'm not watching where I'm going. I'm paying attention to the camera work here.
Stage 2, maltose. So this says cold dew, and it says, in maltose type, each stroke is made up of a number of lines. At the end of the stroke, there are 2 kinds, sharp and forked. Sharp strokes end is created by scaling the thickness of the stroke as a whole. A forked stroke end is created by adjusting the length of the line separately. Okay, so they're showing us two different ways of ending a line or a stroke. Neat. Kind of gives a different feel, where in this one they're not all ending at the same time. This is an exercise in the style of Maltose type. The content of text is selected idiom around the theme of time. So this is time flies. And it says in brackets, the beautiful spring light galloped by like a horse. Wow. Boing. Many steps in the creation process of Maltose type can be optimized. With experience, Boyan has increased the number of words created per day from 2 to 15. It says a small lotus is just showing its tip.
I know this one. This is small.
You know that one, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. Boyan also restores a special form of calligraphy called Fabai with Maltose type. Fabai is a style characterized by hollow strokes, which expresses the feeling of flying. Oh, interesting. So there's no... Wow, okay.
So this... Huh.
Oh my gosh. This reminds me of stuff that like I might have done with English characters in school, like hollow type. That's cool.
Oh,
In addition
cool.
to purely exercise, Boyan wants to explore new possibilities. By chance, he remembered a hand-painted game in his childhood hollow font. Yeah. I see. Fun. Inspiration.
How cool.
Based on Maltose type, Boyan tries to create hollow type by combining it with a hand-drawn hollow font. He uses single line with cross sections like cartoon clouds as stroke to simulate the effect of multiple lines.
How beautiful. These are all so pretty, you kind of want them as like, be really, really amazing as a physical art piece. But they would cost so much money.
Autumn. Joy.
Oh my gosh.
Latte.
And croissant.
Latte has beans around it.
Yeah.
And
There's little
croissants around. Nice.
croissant.
The hollow type, while enhancing the sense of space, but also let the stroke bulky. Therefore, its appearance is more of an inspiration to expand the research of 3D calligraphy. Yummy.
Dylan would like to eat both of those.
Yeah. Is there such thing as
Scroll
gluten-free
type.
vegan croissant?
I'm sure it's out there. Just not here. A new style scroll type is created by arranging the lines in parallel to form a 3D stroke. Oh, interesting. Wow. All right. Oh, how beautiful. Okay. These really remind me of when you put a pencil, a really nice colored pencil, through a pencil sharpener.
Oh, what, like the shavings?
Yeah, the shavings from when you sharpen a colored pencil, which are usually quite beautiful.
Yeah.
So what's that one?
Red Cliff Fugue. Free and easy wandering.
What you got up there, Scout?
Short song ballad and the classic of mountains and seas. Wow. I love that these are getting bigger and bigger. That is so fun.
What does this say here? Sorry. The lines arranged side by side to form stroke that twist in space. These strokes resemble unfolded scrolls, hence Boyan's name for this style, scroll type. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I can read these for you guys. This one says, "Spring breeze is not as good as you."
That sounds like something you would say.
It's very nice. "This feeling can only remain in memories." Okay, Dylan, did you just close the door?
I did, sorry.
Oh, thank goodness, because that otherwise, reet. And I've been pining for her. I heard a door close outside my room, and I'm like, Dylan's here. Close the door.
Sorry.
In the exercise of scroll type, Boyan chose 3 verses with different origins. He also incorporates the maltose type to create a sharp shape at the end of the stroke. How beautiful. Goodness. One day, when Boyan is having dinner, he found some alcohol with calligraphic. Oh my gosh, I can't talk anymore. He found some alcohol with calligraphic. Okay, you know what?
It's hard to say calligraphic.
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 Calligraphic?
That's how I would.
Calligraphic characters? Then he's inspired by these calligraphic characters to create a new style bottoming type?
Bottoming type. It's really, actually, I can totally see that. I feel like I've seen some alcohol bottles that have a very unique and interesting style on them, so that's really neat.
Hibiki.
After creating these characters with maltose type, Boyan tries to make the model fit the shape of a bottle. Therefore, he bends the whole text model and cuts the model with the bottom contact surface as a boundary.
Oh.
So he bent it, and then, as we call it in Blender, he did a Boolean.
Well, I totally want this on a cup. I want a cup. I want this cup.
It's pretty, eh?
Yeah, it's really nice.
I want to give someone money and have this cup.
Okay, so bent and cut according to the bottom shape is the feature of bottoming type. Boyan uses this style to create a few similar works, thus forming a series. These are beautiful. These feel like they would be very satisfying to actually touch if they were on a cup, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the texture. Yeah. And that's kind of what really I'm getting from this.
Yeah.
Of like seeing it, I just want to like reach out and touch it.
Oh, what? Wow. Okay.
Oh.
The shape of bottoming type is formed by cutting, so it is abrupt. Boyan adjusts the junction to be more coherent, which looks like it was carved out of wood.
Oh.
It's like pulling it out of the... Wow. Okay. Oh, neat.
So now we get this wooden style. Shofar on the ocean. Stretch and crimp.
So this
Star
seems
frost.
Almost more like an extrude.
Yeah. It says wooden type shows better results after being given a realistic material and texture. In addition, Boyan also creates cracks to emphasize the features of wood. It's really cool.
Huh.
You know what? Actually, I'm just thinking this with the intricate turns and twists in the text, this could totally make for a great actual like 3D puzzle that you have to put it together to figure out the word.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Huh. So this plaque says, "Purple energy comes from the east." And it says, "This plaque is a wooden plate with writing on it. In ancient East, it was often hung above a gate. Boyan creates a plaque with wooden type as a tribute to this long-standing cultural symbol." That's cool. Oh, man. There's a lot of creativity in here.
Oh.
I keep getting to a point where I'm like, yeah, I would have stopped there.
Wait till
right?
I come and
Like,
turn
let's just keep
sideways
going.
on this. Like, oh, wow. Yeah,
So
looking
this
at the
one's
screen,
called
you don't
Velvet.
get the full like 3D effect of this.
You kind of have to walk around it, eh?
Yeah, I'm trying to really like move back and forth to give the illusion of the 3D.
So this says, in wooden type, Boyan makes extensive post adjustments to the model. He also used post adjustments to create a new style, watercolor type.
Wow.
Oh, we have E.
The form of watercolor type is achieved in steps, starting with the creation of a prototype. Then the prototype model is carved, painted to create sharp edge and corner.
So that's the brush, like the 3D cross section. That's then taken over the stroke.
It's interesting because a lot of, I agree with Dylan where I'm like, oh man, I might have stopped there. I might have been like, wow, this is so cool. Look what I made. And like, but it keeps getting even cooler.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh man.
It says continuous, dense, fluffy, and abundant. Huh. So you can kind of like, you can see the stroke behind in the painting too. Creating
here,
3D
yeah.
calligraphy in multiple steps does give Boyan more opportunity to control. However, this method is difficult to standardize and has not been developed for a long time.
You know, just a little thought here. While you look at this, a lot of this art reminds me a lot of tilt brush, or now open brush. But it's not just as simple as just writing. The analysis that he's already shown, or that they've shown, that goes into it to analyze the depth and the 3D aspect from the two-dimensional stroke, the order, the way the pen moves. So, and then, not to mention, the different brushworks and other methodologies. It really is quite intricate.
Yeah, definitely. So here it says, after ceasing post-adjustment, Boyan returns his focus to the composition of stroke. Based on Maltos type, he enhanced his control over the lines, resulting in a new style.
Looks like hair.
And what I must say, if you look through this, you can actually see the other pieces, but only from one direction. So I can see through it from this angle, but I can't from the other angle, I don't think. Or I kind of can. Wow, I don't know. There's a lot going on there. I'm not sure.
You see it differently.
You see it differently, depending on where you're standing.
Okay.
Huh.
Oh, wow.
Wow. So this says filiform type uses more and thinner lines to form the stroke. Boyan can independently control the thickness of line at any point in the stroke.
The thickness, the number, So again, almost like, signifying almost like hair. Cool.
Wow.
Border.
Or gold strands.
Phoenix.
What is this one? Exhaust.
Vegetarian.
Oh, wait, where?
Right there.
Nice.
I do like the curvature of this. It has
And
balance.
saints.
It's very nice.
The overall framework of filiform is consistent with that of Maltos type. However, independent control of line and stroke makes the filiform type more flexible.
Since independently controlling can add flexibility, why not take it a step further? Based on filiform type, Boyan adds a new control level, resulting in multi-level filiform.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice.
Cool.
Do you want to read this one or?
Go ahead.
Okay. Boyan adds a new control level between line and stroke. line group. By adjusting the thickness of line group, it is possible to show convergence and dispersion at the same time.
Neat.
Multi-level filiform allows for separate control over multiple levels, showing more diversity. However, the large number of lines requires too much storage space. To save storage space, Boyan intends to optimize the complexity of stroke composition. Based on filiform type, he integrates the stroke composition of scroll type. There's a subtle
Neat.
relationship between leaf and root, sound and shadow, wind and cloud. So do standardization and diversification. Scroll filiform tries to find the balance point. Dilemma 2. From maltose type to scroll filiform, 6 months passed. Although this is still a long way from desired destination, the experience of research has made Boyan feel fulfilled. That's nice.
Yeah.
However, a powerful force is pulling Boyan back to reality. For the past year, he had almost no source of income. He hesitated. Do I have to go back to my old life?
Oh.
This thing was
And
so
hence-
fulfilling. Do I have to stop? After leaving school, Boyan got his first job in a printing shop. At this place, he started learning and using design software on computer. After gaining some experience, Boyan left his hometown to look for job opportunities in the city. Since then, he has been working as a graphic designer. In addition to his graphic design work, Boyan has been teaching himself software and knowledge in fields of modeling, animation, and brand design. His continuous work experience and learning has led him to become a visual designer many years later.
Designers often need to do type design, and 3D processing of flat text is also very common. Boyan always had a question on his mind. Is 3D calligraphy really like this?
Oh, that one's really pretty.
Yeah.
3D processing of flat text. When Boyan was thinking about his future in his rented room, the question about 3D calligraphy came up again. Since he had the relative experience and the opportunity, why not give it a try? In addition to answering the question in his own mind, this research can also enhance his professional competitiveness and bring potential business opportunities. Hence, Boyan chose 3D calligraphy as his research subject.
Oh my God. So yeah, there's still stage 3 that we're about to go into, stage 4, and then stage 5 down there.
Oh, wow.
We may need to speed along.
Watch as we speed run. Da, 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 da,
So now
da.
it's March of 2022. Maybe I can use the results of my research in more people's calligraphy. There is new hope that the broad application of this research may support its continuation.
Hmm.
Boyan
You start
begins
to
to
look-
look.
Oh,
Go ahead. No? Okay. Boyan begins to look for calligraphy works on social media and uses them as samples. To restore the mood in calligraphy works, Boyan begins Instagram calligraphy series.
Oh, this is neat. You can see the 2D calligraphy next to the 3D kind of
Yeah. Prior to this, Boyan's research occurred mainly around the concept of shape. In Instagram calligraphy series, Boyan begins to move towards the realm of meaning. Meaning, for one thing, means the personal meaning expressed by calligraphers. The second is that, as a method of expression, is the meaning of calligraphy.
I've disappeared because I'm running ahead of you to see. I don't want to rush through the exhibit, but I'm kind of conflicted. I want people to be able to see where it goes.
Yeah, unfortunately, I am skipping a fair bit here. Oh, we go back to ribbon.
Until today, Boyan still uses social media to communicate with other calligraphers. By this means, Boyan's understanding of calligraphy develops more comprehensively. During his initial theoretical research, Boyan had a vague sense of the multiple layers of Chinese calligraphy. After accumulating a wealth of creating experience, Boyan finally found the flesh and bone in 3D calligraphy.
Okay, I'm going to encourage you guys to move ahead to where I am because there's a really cool piece here.
Let's
come and
skip a
find me.
little.
Do
Unfortunately,
speed run.
Oh, nice. It's very the material has changed that he's using here, where it's more shiny, more inky, more wet.
I'm probably a fair bit ahead of you.
Oh, yeah, so this looks like an actual pen or stroke. There we are.
So this says, in addition to strokes in calligraphy, the area beyond the strokes also attracts Boyan's attention. He believes that the blank area outside of these strokes is closely related to the strokes. I thought this was really cool. Oh, cool. So we've made a whole bunch of these.
So now we're in
strokes in stone.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I'll read ahead. Here it says, Dilemma 3. Since Boyan began to apply his research results widely, he got a few opportunities, but the pay is not too much. He's wondering, should I continue my research or look for a new job? And we fall down again. Yep.
Boop.
As a child, Boyan, like most of his peers, went to school and studied. The default choice for many minors is to go to school. After graduating from high school, he didn't go to college but went straight to work. As a student in China, giving up the chance to go to college is more likely to be a passive choice. Since he started working, Boyan worked hard to improve his professional skills. However, as a designer, many aspects of the job are still passive choices. I wonder if passive choices means not up to you personally.
Kind of just happens because of other people's expectations.
From default choice to passive choice, everything seemed to be normal in Boyan's past. What kind of choice is this research project, which has been running for about 2 years in a rented room? Looking back at his life along the way, Boyan realized how special this research is. He could not be sure whether this is the first or last time, but this time it is an active choice made by himself.
Okay, so now stage 4.
Stage 4.
Oh, this might be the last one.
2022.
Nice.
With the memory of his past behind him, Boyan continues his research of 3D calligraphy. As a simplification, he attempts to present the calligraphy itself in a pure style, pure type.
So now we're trying to get back to what it says is kind of the essence of the strokes.
Hmm.
Also very cool.
This one, again, the material that they're using is more of like a satin finish with this.
Ooh. Ice.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
The transition from ink to character can be seen as a transformation from liquid to solid. Bayan attempts to use glass type to show that calligraphy is solidified. Huh.
So we're coming back to some of the transparencies.
So this says it's focusing on the hazy sense of the overall appearance of a calligraphic characters.
You can see the reflections in there that it's really like glass. Wow.
Now we're going into liquid.
Ooh. Oh, moving.
Liquid type is an
Wow.
exaggerated representation of a liquid in motion changing rapidly. Calligraphic works are beautiful moments in that motion captured by calligraphers. Oh, neat.
Gee.
So now fabric. Huh. Oh. Huh.
Oh, do you have to look at this from underneath?
Or from further back. I think you have to see it from further back.
Oh,
The strokes are there at the ends of the fabric where it bunches.
dilemma.
Oh,
No. Encounter.
just after New Year's Day in 2023, Bayan receives a private message from an online stranger. He appreciates Bayan's research and wants to meet up and talk. Oh. The day after the online conversation, the two met at a coffee shop. It is the first time Bayan meets the stranger. It's also the first time I meet Bayan. Ah.
They are the stranger.
I am very sorry to learn that Bayan might have to give up his research. I don't know how this story will end, but I hope Bayan could share what has happened. We go
Oh,
back
this
to
is the
this
coffee shop.
We go back to this coffee shop several times and talk about his story. It takes me a long time to piece together the story and also gives me the whole perspective. From shapes of characters to meanings of calligraphers to the essence of calligraphy, as research goes on, Bayan's understanding of calligraphy reveals distinctly different levels. Why start this research? Why research on this? Why continue this research? In times of trouble, Bayan seeks answers in himself by asking questions about the past. Default choice in school, passive choice in work, active choice when he starts over. Bayan cherishes his choices regardless of the circumstances he finds himself in. Thankfully, Bayan has not stopped his research on 3D calligraphy and his story continues to unfold. I'm glad to have the opportunity to share this story to you today. I hope Bayan's story can bring us some thought and inspiration. I also hope that more stories that are happening will not end hurriedly.
So here's a whole bunch of
Oh,
pictures
wow.
of the 3D work. Calligraphers on Instagram. Raindance. Nice.
Oh, cool. Well, we should definitely get a picture with that.
Indeed.
Hmm.
Oh, now it's fivers. It changes which
Yeah,
one
it
you're
was-
standing on.
It was a selection for both. Huh.
Oh. Let's change it back to
Neat.
Raindance.
So cool.
Okay.
Where's the middle?
I'm going to go stand in front of the eye. You taking a picture? Who's taking the picture?
I think Scout is setting up. Aren't you?
Or here, I can do it.
Oh, we lost. We
no.
can't hear you.
Oh.
Look at the
Look.
camera.
Okay. Excellent.
How come we lost Scout?
I don't know.
That's so weird.
Is Scout muted? No, because we're on Discord. Oh.
Sorry, I was muted. I'm muted because I had to
okay.
ask the dogs to be quiet, and I forgot to unmute myself, so no one's heard me for the last 10 or so minutes.
Oh,
Oh no.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm fine.
Okay.
You're supposed to go up here?
What a cool exhibit.
No,
oh
we're
my
done.
gosh. That was
Oh,
the
yeah,
end.
that's the end. Okay.
Wow. Gosh,
Oh.
I must say that was sure organized in a very beautiful way.
Yeah. Big
It
world.
really like
Oh,
walked you
wow.
through the journey. Goodness gracious.
Is there a reason that you have to be up there?
No, we can come down there. Oh. Well. I believe that's all we have time for.
Yeah, that is. So that was the 3 VR chat worlds that are in the Best Immersive Art Experience category. And yeah,
Wow.
so that's, gosh, those were
Pretty neat.
incredible examples of immersive art.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, thanks for curating that for us, Dylan. Those are some good
Thanks to
words.
Raindance for curating this.
And
for
thank
us.
you to all the artists. This was an amazing exhibit. And oh, actually, can you recap what we went to today?
Yep. So we went to Beyond a Bit by EstyOctober and Metamorphosis by Connected Ink. And then we're here at the Virtual Museum of Virtual Art, seeing the Thickness of Calligraphy exhibit.
Wow. What an incredible bunch of worlds.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And you can
Can I-
check out a lot of these worlds by going to raindanceimmersive.com, seeing what's there. There again, there's movies, there's art, there's music shows and exhibits like this.
I'm
Yeah. Lots of cool
blown
stuff.
away. I'm so quiet. I'm just like, so much cool art. Thank you to everyone who joined us today as well on our
Yay.
adventures. Thank you for coming. And if you're watching the stream after the stream, thank you for watching. And yeah.
Yeah. I just got to say, it feels really special to be able to experience art from artists from around the world.
Oh my gosh,
Because
very
Right.
true.
it being in these online spaces.
Normally you have to wait for like someone to do an international residency and in your area to get to experience that one.
Or a touring exhibit, or
Yeah, you
and
just
then you
never
still
see
have
it
to
at
make
all.
it to
Yeah.
that space. So yeah, this was amazing. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you, everybody.
it's
Thanks for joining
time
us.
to say goodbye for this week. But again, we will have more next week. More Raindance, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. That'll probably be the last of the VR chat Raindance worlds.
It
Next
will be,
week.
because Raindance again is ending on December 2nd and 3rd. So that'll be the last stream before it closes out.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, thanks everyone for joining us, and we'll see you all next week. Have a good night.
Bye.
Now to go on my search for the button. It's close to the camera this time. Gotta look through my nose. Oh, hi everybody.
Closer and closer.
Closer. Closer. Bye.